Alright, so we're on our way to go look at a 1995 Ford Mustang. It's got
I can't stop laughing about it.
yeah, it just keeps tripping me out. It's so funny, just the whole situation. But we're on our way to look at it. It's got a 5.0 in it, just the same as the 302, and it's got a 5-speed transmission. I was gonna say a 5-speed engine. You know, I don't know if you're on this 5-speed engine.
No. So
the deal is it doesn't run, and it hasn't ran in 10 years, so 2012, 2013.
Quick revival, you know.
Yeah, who knows? So with Bob, we got the trailer behind us. We're gonna go look at it. Most likely just gonna buy it. I mean, it's cheap enough to where even just parted it out, so you can't really go wrong with it.
Well, it's not like we don't have enough 302
right. Yeah, we have
that we can legitimately throw together. Yeah. I could have it running on a carburetor in 15 minutes.
Yeah, there is really, as long as it's got compression, blah blah blah, which I don't even think we're gonna check. I think we have enough crap from 302s to just, as long as it's all there, I'm just gonna pay the guy to load it on a trailer and go mess with it. So should be a lot of fun. Should be fun content if we can get it to run. I think the body is not the greatest, so I don't know if it's gonna be like a restoration thing. Most likely just kind of a fun do whatever type of car if we do end up getting it running. So we'll see. Hopefully we end up getting it and it's not just a boat anchor. So I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, so we did a thing. We ended up actually getting it. It was just cheap enough for a V8 5-speed car that it was whatever, and it's banged up and in rough enough shape that we can do what we want to do to it and just not care. So there's all a little walk around, all the dents and dings. I think they were just gonna yank the engine transmission out of it, so we're gonna end up doing a little bit better to it than what it was gonna end up being. So car currently stinks. Something was definitely living in there. It smells like urine and poop. We did hit the dollar store, got some Lysol and some gloves, so we'll Lysol the whole thing and get some gloves and masks just in case, you know, while we work on it we don't end up catching something. But should be interesting and fun, and I think we're gonna try and get some power in it and maybe some starter fluid and see if it actually has any life in it, and if it's actually worth putting in some work in it. This guy's already doing his thing. It's only been here for 20 seconds, as long as this clip's been going. Yeah, the thing is an absolute unit, but it's perfect for what we're looking for. So it'll have enough grunt. It's got the transmission and the rear wheel drive that is enough to, you know, do what we want to do. So we'll see if we can get this thing some power and some starter fluid and start it up. We'll see if it will.
Okay, so it's been approximately like 3 minutes since we've got here, and probably 30 seconds since the last clip. I put a battery in it. Find out what it does.
Beeping. Alright. It was nothing. Do I have to press the clutch for this one?
Probably. Sounds pretty bad.
Starter works.
Engine really doesn't sound very good. Probably should check the oil. Here you go. Camera's rolling.
Alright, we'll check some stuff and get back.
Well, let's see what happens. It's got no cert belt on it, and it sounds real bad.
Go ahead.
Okay.
That system
Most of the time, no. Will you crank it for me? And try to just crank it. Crank it.
Crank it?
Yep. Nope.
Looks like we don't have spark, so we'll look at it a little bit more.
Power to coil. Okay. So now crank for me.
Just a little bit?
Yeah, just crank it.
Huh?
spark on out of the coil. Let's see what we can figure out.
Well, it could be the pickup in the distributor, and
So we cleaned up the pickups on the distributor a little bit. I think the coil does actually work. We found out the hard way. Bob shocked himself on it, but so at least we know that works. We just gotta figure out if something in the distributor is acting up. So I'm gonna try it.
Right.
We still check if it's anything coming out.
that's what we're gonna do. Try again. Hang on. Do that again. Oh, hey, stop. I heard it sparking, and I couldn't figure out why. You can hear it sparking, because here's the rotor.
Alright, take two.
I did this to Jess's car once too. We sat there for like 2 hours trying to figure out why we couldn't start it. And I came back from the other shop and I had this rotor in my hand and I was like, hey, I'm really sorry. Go ahead and set it up.
Fingers crossed, baby.
Yep.
Spark?
Yep.
Woo! We got spark now.
Okay. Now everybody knows you're not supposed to spray an engine with a bunch of ether. We don't care. Don't yell at us, please.
Oh, you're not supposed to?
Go ahead, start it. Fix everything and then try this, but we don't care enough. We want it to run first and then we'll withstand fixing it. Go ahead, wind it.
That was 2 runs!
What was that? 20 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, not even 20 minutes we've been here. Was that all 8?
Yeah. It ran bad, but it ran. Well, you gotta remember, this isn't a very good propeller. It's not very consistent. If I would have sat here and been like, and tried to keep it even, but I was just like,
I was confused when it fired right up. I was like, did it fire up or what is that?
Try cranking it again.
Huh?
Try fire it back up again. I'm gonna try to get it to just barely idle.
You almost whacked it or wasn't it like 5 something?
Yeah, it got up there. Pump it up the lifters.
Alright, burnout time.
All right, I'm gonna need 2 more cans of ether. We can make that happen. Just
Nitrous. Alright, well, we have a running car. We'll see what the plan is after this. We'll go from there. We'll see if it's actually got gears and stuff.
and literally all we did was clean up the pit.
Yeah, that was that easy. So maybe have a tank in it or something. Or we gotta
Yeah,
clean this
I mean,
thing.
it's literally just grab the cell out of my car
Yeah.
and hook the cell up to it, and give it fuel pressure, and it'll run.
That's awesome, Will. I'm glad that we didn't just dump a tiny bit of money into an boat anchor. So. Alright, so I had to call it a day. Pretty short. The hot side of the passenger side turbo on the S4 decided to let go this morning on the way up to the shop, so I wanted to drive home while there's still daylight out, just in case anything happens. So, but yeah, on the other hand, very stoked, very excited for what's to come on this new hoopty. So it runs, I believe it's got all gears, clutch works. So going forward, the plans are got the car. The interior is pretty disgusting, so we'll probably take all the seats out, all the interior out, power wash it, clean it up, and then we're gonna put a fuel system in it, just pretty cheap fuel system, get a belt on there, clean up some of the pulleys, and make it run pretty well, then make it safe by getting some brakes on it. And after that, I think we'll probably start doing some fun stuff with it, some fun driving eventually, depending on how things go. Probably weld the rear diff, get that all set up in the back, and somehow get a little bit more angle out of it and go try to drift it. So it'll be a fun little seat time car, just, either tandem with it, depending on how good it ends up being. But I mean, it's V8 rear wheel drive. We'll try to get some type of hydro back there. So I have a few ideas, but I still am not sure on them. But yeah, if we can get, pretty good, little bit of angle out of it, it'll be a pretty good seat time car. Just a fun car, not care about anything. It's already banged up. And then down the line, we'll probably do some engine performance, super like budget stuff to see what we can do with it. Bob's really good with those 302s. Obviously, we've got 3-4 of them that make pretty good power, so he's got pretty good experience with it. So we'll play with that later, maybe spray it, try some stuff, but we'll leave that for down the road. But a lot of good content to come with that thing, and so I'm really excited. Just stay tuned. Also, maybe we'll do some ice racing with it. I mean, I literally don't care. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I know, the channel's still pretty young, but I know there are, decent amount of people out there who are watching it. Usually the videos get about 100, so 100 people, put in the comments. Let me know what you guys want to see, what do you want us to do with it. That's just kind of the general direction we're going with, just because we weld the diff, add a little bit more angle to it, doesn't mean we can't do other stuff. So yeah, let me know. I'm very excited. Sorry I had to cut this one a little short, but the next few videos are going to be pretty exciting. So now I got to figure out what I got to do to fix that S4. So I'll see you guys in the next one.